it was a creature of some sort. I didn't see anything, but like it just, I don't know, it kind of gave me the feeling of uh, just, it was just kind of like a perverse thing that crawled in me, uh, and it settled into the pit of my stomach, and then going forward, I was addicted to masturbation for years until, many years later, when just like a year ago, I'd tried casting out demons out of myself for like the first time, and then right when I did it, I'll say what I said at the time. I said, "In Jesus Christ's name, all demons come out of me now. In Jesus Christ's name, come out now." And when I did that, literally, it sat me up because I was kind of like slouched, sitting in a rocking chair, and it sat me up, and like I felt literally a solid mass of air or something. Not air because it actually had, well, I guess air, because it was free of form, really. Um, so yeah, it came up my throat and then like out of me, like I was puking basically, but it was just a solid thing that came out. And then one came out right after it, like they were like it like one chased the other out almost. Um, and then I felt weak and spiritually clean. So whatever went into me the first time that I masturbated, whatever like went and settled in the pit of my stomach, when I cast demons out, it literally the same thing dislodged from the pit of my stomach and flew out of me. So, you know, there's the cycle of that and how long it affected me, and you can kind of see how that same type of thing, it's almost a cultural thing at large. Like every single person out there, oftentimes, will be living their life as a child, and then one day there will come like a pivotal day in their life which they won't realize that this is the day this happened, except it'll be the day that they allowed a demon in and they opened a door on their own. And no, and oftentimes, since nobody's talking like I'm talking, that watching pornography and masturbating to it isn't just something that you get into when you're like a, a young teen or whatever, isn't just something that you do and boys will be boys and everyone does it. No, no. Because the thing is that's spiritually opening a door to the devil, and you're allowing a demon into you, which is only going to leave if you do a verbal severing of its rights to you and call it out in the name of Jesus. So it's not something that you just do just because. And that's what happened to me. I did it just because I didn't have any advice given to me about the subject. I was basically just living with zero advice as to what this was. Although I did, I was kind of shaky while I was doing it because part of me knew that I was basically opening a can of worms, just because everyone knows that, you know, those creepy older men, yeah, they probably do some nasty stuff. Yeah, that's probably what they're getting into is, touching themselves, that type of thing. And I basically knew, even though when everyone does it on their own, oh, it's okay then because it's me, like everyone's self to them doing the act of masturbation is just, oh, it's just, for pleasure, it feels good. Except that's not how it is spiritually, and you don't want to be getting punished for that. So you want to excommunicate it from your life by, cast it out, and then to make sure that because of habits that you've formed over the years. Because what other thing do you do every single day that's physical, that gives you a dopamine hit back? Really, what do you do? Unless you're addicted to drugs, I don't really see any sort of comparison on a daily basis of something that you do every day that gives you dopamine and you're physically like involved with it, that you do every single day for years on end. A lot of people have been doing that. So there's a bus right beside me. So yeah, just to make sure that you don't fall back into like the physical rhythm of the pattern that's kind of been formed in your daily like habit of your daily life, you get a dog and that'll break that habit, you know. So yeah, that's my advice. I saw a hole in that. I see people stress the importance of sin and everyone agrees, except I see a missing amount of advice for the problems that are brought up. And that's my solution, that I think, it's not exactly super easy, because getting a dog does cost money, except it is a solution, and the problem costs way more if you just let it continue. That is a real solution you could take. So I think that it's definitely worth taking a look at seriously. So yeah. Okay. Well, I think I'll just end it there, and stay tuned for more from me.